is all I seem to see. Must be something underneath. Take two. I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call. I guess it comes from your heart, cause when your head's right, you take your time. There's something about the love and things you like. Fire when the strobe hits you. Bet you're looking for something new. I feel the hate with you staring up across the room. I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too. Fire when the strobe hits you.
That's it, Brian? Yes.
Bet you're looking for something new. Staring up across the room. Bet I'm a trendsetter too. Bulletproof, on another level, ahead of the crew. Select never settles, it only gets better the more you see. Powerful and free, confidence is key. So watch me figure it out. It's all about what you bring to the crowd. Where your reference is loud. They're calling me over, set your fire on me. Like what I see, you getting closer. Hey, trendsetter, see your fire when the strobe hits you. I didn't see who you came with. Bet you're looking for something new. I feel the hate with you staring up across the room. I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too. I feel the hate, fire when the strobe hits you. Bet you're looking for something new. Staring up across the room. Bet I'm a trendsetter too.
What's up, everybody? It's Jade again with As We All Rise Gaming for The Outer Worlds. I zoomed in a little bit because I wasn't sure how this game was going to look as we start playing it, and I figure I'll probably take the webcam off just because, oh my gosh, just because there might be stuff down in that bottom right corner. So we're definitely going to see what this is all about. I'm so excited because I don't know why it's not understanding that I am live right this moment. I'm trying to get this fixed. Did they do something new? It says the app. Maybe they did. I do not know. Trying to get us like way super far ahead here. It's really weird. I don't know. Something's fucked up with that. Either way, let's get started. Let's do this thing. Let's get down on some of this game here. I don't know if it will let me. Yeah, okay, controls. We're gonna see if that works. I like how it's like push everything to the max. You can always turn it down later. I guess that's true. I guess that's fair. Let's just see if I can get the dashboard up now. Okay, well. At least gives me chat. Kinda. I guess I can do chat this way too. So I can see it there. We might end up moving that. But let's do this. Let's do this dance. Okay. Story mode, enemies has, yeah, that's just to kind of get through the story. Standard health, damage, recommended for first play. More health, more damage, and then this one. Survival, so eat, drink, sleep. Companions can die permanently. You can only fast travel to your ship, you can only sleep inside your ship, and you can only manually save while inside your ship. And autosaves are limited. You can only, let's see, weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. Ooh, boy. So we're gonna try normal. We're gonna go with normal. I have all the subtitles on so that we can fully see what's going on there. So let's see here. Halcyon. Didn't even get to read that.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars?
Ooh.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Top secret, corporate board, incident report. Colony ship Hope found drifting. Determination Hope to be left at edge of colony. Wow, this is 2320? Breach of Hope security corridor, unidentified ship. Who is that dude? Fugitive Vernon Wells? Crimes against the colony. So I'm assuming this dude is like our either hero or villain.
Thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Hero. Yeah. This is where we roll our character, I'm assuming. He pulls us out of this massive void of stuff. Also looks like it doesn't support the ultra wide here, so let's see what we got. Strength, so that's handed melee, heavy weapons, carrying capacity. Okay. We have 6 total points. Weapon attack speed, ranged reload speed. Headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Also effects. Interesting. I'll take the health regen. I guess I want to just be good around the board. Yeah. I'll put points in as I go from there. I'd rather be good at everything, I guess. To start off, we'll just kind of jack of all trades this playthrough to beginning. We'll see what we end up using. We'll play it that way. Below average attributes come with a penalty, so I could...
I hope you won't yell at me the moment I wake you up.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, I feel good about that. So we have 2 points for skills.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
Alright, so I'm assuming we get more points later on. So I do have sneak, but it's garbage. That's okay. Moving on. Aptitude. Select a career aptitude that your character possesses. Each aptitude corresponds to a small bonus. I guess that's cool. Food additive tester. Alright. So here's our aptitudes. I'm actually thinking the persuade aptitude might be kind of valuable, but it would just stack on the persuade that we've already got. So it's kind of a hard choice. And for some reason it feels like my controller is just not... like working here. I mean, inspiration, medical, science. Science could be cool, but I almost feel like the extra bit in persuade really wouldn't hurt. Because I'm not seeing anything that's particularly sneaky. I mean, determination, maybe? No discernible aptitude. Hmm. Dirt farmer.
Good. I might require you to push a few buttons.
We're gonna go with it. Alright. Maybe it's the hair? What the fuck? I like the red eyes, that's cool. Maybe I should look at the rest of the hair features. That's 15 of 30. Yep, readiness and space. We're gonna go with it. No scars. Whoa. Those are just tattoos. Kind of like the goth. We're gonna go with space goth. What's your name? Sure. All right.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
I feel like the aspect ratio for this video is very off.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 9%. If drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds.
That's super
This
great.
means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Super.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
What? Oh, you're saying good low? Okay, cool. That's cool. Remember the hope. Chairman Rockwell raises a glass to our lost brothers and sisters. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. Oh. 2 bits. Like the little load icon down there too, Spacer's Choice.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I was wondering if I would go back into the right aspect ratio, but here we are. Some things work in 21.9, some things don't.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that
Oof.
idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne
So...
won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Let me see... Because I think I have a controller... Support... Input mapper... Hopefully this will work. Don't know how well this will work. Okay, we'll see if that... This does the trick. Alright, it's tracking on here. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we'll try it. Oh shit, it's working. Haha. Go input mapper. That's cool. Alright. Good stuff. So let's take a look at our menus. It centers us off. It looks like left bumper is health. What is A? Ah. So that's a dodge. Okay. Where's our stealth? Stealth is circle? That's dumb. Okay. Click to sprint. Click to crouch and sneak. Aim. Quick melee. Inventory. I don't like where jump's located. Standard's the only one where jump is A, but I guess that'll work. Reload. Really? Alright, that'll work. That's the radio for that, okay. And this acts like a mouse pad. Super cool. What's up, little creature thing? You're cute. Ooh. Alright, it's gonna mess me up that it uses Xbox controls because I'm thinking like square and it's saying X. Let him cool off a bit. Guess it's just a light. Whoa!
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Like, jerking through time? That's pretty cool. You know, if you ask me. Ow. Well, it did get one off the guy. Whoa. That's cool. But I also have health regen.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Select.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him.
Okay.
Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right?
Just shot yourself?
Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All
Sweet.
Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
That's, not a great tagline. You've tried everything that's better than we are, so why don't you just give us a shot and hopefully you don't shoot yourself in the side.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
All right. Now we have a pistol. And some rounds. Let's see what we got here. Tartar sauce. Sliced bread. Ration pill. So I'm guessing items that I can take kind of glow. That's neat.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TDT meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. It refreshes slowly over time. That's neat. Okay. This is the... Players of the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your weapons and they'll take care of your enemies. So I definitely need some engineering. Nice. Corpses and containers. Hacking and lockpicking gets you in a place you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks and bypass shunts used to break computer encryption. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and thus speed up the process. Cool. Well, let us... It's gonna take some time to get used to this. Sticks. Sweet. Alright, let's get in there. Telescoping stuff. That's cool. Meh. I like the idea of a saber. I feel like there was another one. There were 3 total. There's this one. This one.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know what to call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
What?
You know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Fucking laminated. Should have talked to this other guy too.
Damn marauders are out of control.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Welcome aboard. Alright, so I guess we can fast travel here now?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
The unreliable. It's a landing site discovered.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Take it.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please, you are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reason. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be
Okay.
replaced.
Oh.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator.
Yeah, level 2! Alright. Gain of experience, go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Okay. No. Steal from humans. I can't field repair. Okay. okay. Yep. Apply. We got a perk now. Which perks to buy with your perk points? You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. Acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Unlock the ability to fast travel while encumbered. Decent walk speed, sprint speed, more carrying capacity. Oh shit. What? Armor management, okay. Health next.
What can I... Goodbye.
Trippy! Okay, so...
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
All doors, huh?
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
I say, looks like he got down on some partying himself. All by himself. Some gourmet snacks.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the crux...
Okay.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our Marauder, Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the roadies. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Item repair. Super sneezy. What's this up here? I did. Okay, let's try this again.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, yeah, fair point. Edgewater's not. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Come on. Ah. Wow. Okay. So maybe they're just tougher? It was giving me about 300 a pop on them.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure. And if this ship is yours. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright. Oh. Some heavy ammo. Corporation Service Award. Looks like some lizard snacks. Free experience, really. That's all that was.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. Name's Silas.
Whoa.
Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in... If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes... Renting means money.
You rent a
Money means
gravesite?
paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Making these people pay for your own graves.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just... Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a... You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? You could, but you... Every now and again, a virulent... Hang on. Works... Former people, yeah. Oh, if those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery...
Okay. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for early retirement processes by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Halcyon. Something leads me to believe that's not 100% true. That is stealing. This is stealing. This is all considered stealing. I mean, people are literally paying for their own graves in this town. I do not even remotely feel bad for that. Because if he croaks, who's going to bury him? How do you rent your own grave plot? That's messed up. Alright. Oh, this is bypass shot. Cool. It's for computers.
Keep your distance, Fred. This house is no place for a traveler.
They got a name.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be because I'm sick. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacers, maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't. Please. I could get into a lot. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies.
What?
If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
This is capitalism, ladies and gentlemen. This is...
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I'm feeling a touch faint.
Alright, Rosemary. I am not stealing from the sick house. That's just terrible. I mean, they're some nice earrings, but... What?
Something.
Wow. Okay. Those folk are dead. I think they're dead too.
Hey, that's against...
Oops.
What do you think you're doing? Do what you want, I guess.
Neutral. Okay. Well, here's the barber shop. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Wow, damn. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and someone has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just stick around and pry him out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Well, that's... That's fucking special.
Hey, that's against Rick.
Okay, we're just gonna try to load game. It's not even worth all the differences in... I also want to see how fast it takes to load. Wow, not that quick. I might grab a drink real fast. Guess I could use some Kool-Aid. Give me 2 seconds.
Keep your distance, Fred. Sick house is no place.
I appreciate the company because I'm sick. I'm in about. I don't. Maybe don't. That's company. I'm feeling.
Take him down!
Please don't touch anything. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. A ship? Dear me. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculty. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Wow. I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never... Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Check. Too bold.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Damaged letter. Anna, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest, save my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it, and if you're reading this, I want you to know your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. Wow, that's dark and terrible. Oh.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the... Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2. You are condescending to me, and I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after. If you take Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an automechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. Plague. I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. I take umbrage. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, survival of the fittest. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. I wish it would stop telling me about item repair. Hmm. Always look around for the goods.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Hmm?
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Apparently that's not stealing.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What?
What? No.
Let me get the
I
Doritos real
resent
quick.
the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
So I'm gonna snack some Doritos while we do this. And I should be off cam, yeah, cool.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. So you'll consider it? It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here. Any progress on that matter please get it. What would you like to discuss? Not to put too fine a point on it, but also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard work. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architect. Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again? Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside? Oh, it's fine. Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet? Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Damn, dude. Okay.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, numb to the bone thanks to Zero G Brew. Hey, numb to the bone.
Well, his hand looks alright. Mad thieving. Super ultra mad thieving. Spacer's Chaw. Oh.
I don't know you.
Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable. I like that.
Amelia Kin. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
No.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Persuade 26.
And there's no need for you to pry either. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your joke, most folk forget where they're standing at. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the wall. My world is these four walls. Let me make something clear. When I start gallivanting around outside, won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about... I've said enough. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contract... We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Do you now? And what makes... You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the... It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you're coming right up.
Dehydrated water. %, water. 2-hour energy brew. Well, that's cool.
I'm improving these days.
You know how you feel.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy. It is. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas B. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a... Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints. So unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not something to report. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint.
Wish we had some better rations.
Just the way it goes, I
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
At least you got your health.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my... What? No. I mean, might be. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. It's plague. Has to be.
Oof.
Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to... You are? I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. I know that. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see it.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Excuse me.
Am I?
I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Nothing I could do about that.
For some reason, this stuff does not count as stealing. Wow, that's sad.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in. doing? All right, don't let me catch you here again.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm bit. Foreman Granger. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar, law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be... Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right, it is. Just between the two of us. I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as... Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his... I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can...
this monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might... I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve... There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly a... Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But the people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit... If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. It's our problem, not yours, but my hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and...
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to...
Woohoo, companions.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt. If he can get out. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. And maybe it's just an idea. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that's what my dad... Where we... That's on account of how I never met her. I don't... She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when... I don't know about normal. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Yeah. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Miss Holcomb.
This here's Vicar DeSoto.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. Please get it. A religious text, because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Miss Holcomb? Every time I've tried, I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safe... I can see Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and lived... Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. They who are not satisfied with the order of... Mock me all you want. What would... They who are not selling... Have you? These people... I'm... Penny, please get it. What would you like to discuss? They who are not satisfied with their work. What would you like?
You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but real machine? The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass. The Vicar's about the only soul. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel... Where...
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Just keep working. Work fortifies the spirit.
About to go have a cigarette real fast, I think. Okay.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisite. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolent. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over the... I've been gathering up enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resist. They have sent a scout. Prowling. This scout must not be permitted to return to its... Mechanicals got... Go on. Unofficially. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with... Pray to the law. First they will rob... Go on. Unofficially. Go on. Unofficially.
Okay.
Easy.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going on?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh,
Something I can do for you? Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to. Yeah. What? The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, when I woke up, his body was gone. Let me know if you find anything. Yeah? The colony ship? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Hope's just a... Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself... No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not... Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Trouble's in the asking. Boy, don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frank, something I can do if you run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see. Yeah?
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
You're fast.
So done. Where are we headed?
Meow. I know, you are stinky. That's right, babes. Like, you're gonna have to come down here. Wow, you love me, you really love me. It's dumb that that was the thing that did it. But okay, now we've got points. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apply. And then we got a perk. Extra 50 kilograms. So you get rich. People think I'm joking or not.
Nice.
Tactical shotgun. That's pretty slow.
Everyone all right?
Wow. Chip the fuck out of that guy. This is so good. This is so stupid good. I still haven't gone and had a cigarette yet. I don't want to do that though.
Cut him off. Easy.
Alright. Hopefully it busted a quick save. I was gonna say right about here. let the character rest. Cat's so mad at me right now. Let's try this again.
Here we go. Down they go.
Curses. Alright, we're taking a break here real quick. I'll be right back though.
So what's the plan? Ready when you are. Where are we headed?
Alright, we're back. Let's see if we can't finish this last little bit out. I gotta hit the hay here soon. Got work early in the morning, and I got a long drive to work. So... there's a ship. That's interesting. Alright, let's see if we can't get these 3 dudes, and then we'll head back to town. We'll fast travel.
Nice one! That's the last of them.
Alright. So I think we got step 1. Alright, let's go get this dude.
Everyone all right?
And ray damage. Interesting.
Look out!
come out and...
That's the last of them.
Ooh. We'll try that one last time, but we might be giving it a break here.
On we go. We're pretty good at this. Okay, here we go. Nice one. Got 'em all.
Take a quick break right here real fast.
You took one down. Dang, that's impressive.
Yeah. I like to think it is.
Nice.
Are we encumbered? We'll take a break right here real fast. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. Let's see if we can squeeze out just a little bit extra here. Okay. Just a little bit.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Ooh. Alright, I might just leave it here for tonight, honestly. I'm getting kind of tired. I think it might be wise to just call it. But I appreciate it. As always, guys, be good to yourselves, be good to others. Thanks for sharing these moments with me. I am Audi 5000. I will catch you all later this week for more of this, because this is cool. And I will catch y'all later. Bye.